In like a lion and out like a lamb, the Oregon women started the season winning 9 of 11, but entering Saturday's game with Arizona, the Ducks had lost 9 of 10. Senior day at Matthew Knight Arena, 6 Oregon seniors honored before the game: Tatiana Thomas, Christy Fallon, Elise Ironmonger, Candace Flynn, Victoria Kenyon, and Nicole Canepa. First half, the Wildcats took control. Brooke Jackson comes off the bench and buries the 3-ball. 16 points for Jackson. Cats up 16. Ducks, though, closed the gap. Ariel Thomas, 2 of her team, leading 12, and the foul. Oregon down just 5. Second half, though, Arizona put it away with a couple of steals and lay-ins. First, Davelin White, and then Ife Abekwe rolled for the Cats. 88-65 the final. Arizona. Ducks never led, tied it just twice as Oregon shot a paltry 27% from the field.
They have lost now 10 of their last 11 and will face Arizona again Wednesday at the Pac-10 Tournament.
I think it's just one of those, it was just a bad shooting night. I mean, we definitely had open shots. I mean, I took open shots and everybody else had open shots. I think it was just like, on those type of nights, you just have to really crash the offensive board and, you know, try to get putbacks.
So shooting's been an issue, scoring's been an issue. We do a fair amount of shooting in practices, so I can't say it's mechanics.
Scott Rueck's first season with Oregon State has been full of ups and downs. The Beaver women came into the final week of conference play sitting at the bottom of the conference standings, but Rueck had his team playing well. The Beavers hosted Arizona State Saturday. Only one senior for OSU, Sarah Greer, leaving her mark on the program. And early in the first, Greer breaks the single-season record for blocks, her 86th of the season, but Kimberly Brandon eventually comes up with it and lays it in. ASU led by 4 at the break. Second half, the Beavers come back. Sage Indendi, been clutch all year, hits the 3, makes it 45-43. Later, last chance for Oregon State. Indendi with a 3 for the tie, but it goes long, and O State goes down. 59-54 the final. Beavers held without a field goal for the final 3 minutes and 44 seconds. The Sun Devils bench outscored by OSU's 20 points. O State by 20 points. Kimberly Brandon led all scorers with 15.
At the end of the game, though, Rueck felt his best option was to go for 3 and the tie against putting the Sun Devils at the line.
This is the best free throw shooting team in the conference. We had a hard time getting to the basket all game long. I thought that was our best option. And we got a wide open look by a shooter that shoots 44% from 3. That's a pretty good gamble for us.
I was kind of tearing up. Like, it's my last home game and everything. So it was kind of sad, but a happy sad.
Still to come on Inside Around the Conference on the final day of the men's regular season. And the Dogs had their hands full with USC on Montlake. Inside the Pack, we'll be back. Well, despite being outmatched and undersized against Arizona, Dana Altman's Ducks displayed the same kind of grit and toughness that characterized their play earlier during Pac-10 play. But they simply didn't have enough horses to keep up with the Pac-10's regular season champ.
We really played hard that last 15 minutes. I thought we gave a couple easy ones there to start the second half that really hurt us. But I thought the last 15, 16 minutes, we played hard.
I mean, they're a good team. I mean, you can't knock what they do. They got good players, but at the same time, I mean, we just wasn't prepared. Well, we was prepared by the coach, but we just didn't go out and execute what it was we should have done.
The Beavers will face Stanford on day 1 of the Pac-10 tournament and will have until Wednesday to work out their off-the-court issues. Still to come on ITP, Craig Robinson's explanation for suspending more than half the team didn't exactly include why they were suspended, but it did send the message that the coach is in charge.
Growing up, that's how I ended up staying out of trouble. And it's just, it just feels better doing the right thing.
For the Beaver men, Coach Robinson has proven he is a man of his word, suspending guys again, but glad whatever the incident was, it didn't involve mugshots and police records.
Hey, I'm glad that we're not talking about police reports and stuff like that. I mean, but they're still learning. They're still learning, and, I'm 48. and I'm still learning. So I'm grateful that they took their medicine like big boys.
Sometimes you don't really know. It looked like a bad situation, but now I think it's good because now we're more of a team. I mean, all the guys, if you watch the game, I mean, all the guys were on the bench jumping up and down and just cheering us on. I think that's what we need.
You know, sometimes weird things happen, and maybe we can turn a negative into a huge positive. You know, everybody who played in the game has a confidence booster because we just played 40 minutes, and, you know, we were close to winning, and the guys on the bench saw that, you know, okay, if we do our part and those guys do their part, we can make a real run at something.
All right, the Pac-10 tournament for the men gets underway Wednesday at Staples Center. Beavers go up against a familiar foe in the first round, but who do you like in the Pac-10 tournament?
You're going to call me a homer, but I do think that the Cougars, they'll get Klay Thompson back. I think maybe that they're one of the underwhelming teams that a couple more wins to get they're off the bubble at this point in time.
Right.
They win a couple. I think they got a chance, and the Huskies, so underwhelming, so underachieving, they got a chance to.
Yeah, well, Washington, I think, but losing to USC sort of almost now is playing for its NCAA lives. Yeah. I do, however, like the Bruins in the conference tournament because they have the home court advantage. They get into those final games, the crowd shows up. Next week, we're live following the NCAA selection show. Then we'll see you for the season finale of Inside the Pack. So long.